This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The boys at Acres are making deals on a big selection of in-stock new 2023 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2023 Dodge Challengers, 2023 Ram half-ton and heavy-duty trucks. Or how about a Jeep? They've got new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, Compasses, and Wagoneers. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great Black Friday deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you got Jim Wall, Zach Little here at South Decatur High School. Welcome everybody watching online and listening to us on the radio tonight. Big game tonight, Zach. We got the Civil War matchup between North and South Decatur. Kind of you back in your realm a little bit, man, with your basketball days and the rivalry, the atmosphere that we have. Yeah. This rivalry, man, is like no other.
Yeah. It's kind of different, you know. I mean, I've been on all three levels of this rivalry so far. I've been a player, I've been a coach, and now I'm on the broadcasting side of it.
So you get a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah.
You know, and the crazy thing, man, I mean, I've been a part of it, just not just broadcasting, but even the year you guys played your senior year and the atmosphere when the sectional was at North. And unfortunately, we had COVID that year, but it was just I can't even get it to everybody. And the cool thing is on Facebook, on the Indiana basketball, high school basketball.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people on there saying, you know, what games will be good to watch tonight, and this was one of them that a lot of people were bringing up, and I don't mean just local people.
Yeah, I see that too. You know, this thing is a lot deeper than people think. I mean, it's bad blood when these two come to play. It always is.
But you know the cool part about it too is I think when you get that sectional time, even though they're both in two different sectionals, no matter which team's playing, the other team usually school comes and supports.
Yeah.
It's that Decatur County thing. It's that, you know, we're going to stand behind our sister schools when they do that. But Let's talk a little bit about North Decatur comes in tonight. This is their first game. They haven't played yet due to football scheduling and them going a little further in there with the football season. But they look young. I mean, they don't really have they have one 12th grader, which is Caden Muckerhide. And looks like 4 juniors, 3 sophomores, and then 1 freshman. The final score I do want to say in the JV contest was North Decatur 50, South Decatur 30. The score don't do justice that game. It's a pretty good game, really. But then we go to South, man. They're 1-0.
Yep.
3-point win against Trinity Lutheran last week away. And, South has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seniors, a junior, and a sophomore.
Yeah.
So,
and that them seniors are really going to help down the road. But at the same time, after this year, it's like, man, we lost 7 seniors. We lost our entire roster basically, and now it's like the JV is your next JV or varsity players.
Right.
So you're looking and you're monitoring the JV game very closely every night to see who needs to go where for next year.
right. And this year, too, we new head coach, Maurice Buckner, is as far as head coach of the varsity. He did coach JV last year somewhat. Split that time a little bit with you, actually.
Yeah.
You did a little bit. You were on the coaching staff last year. And then you got some new players. Tell us a little bit about those new players. You know a little bit about them. New guys coming here to South Decatur.
Talon Abshire, he came in from Hauser. He didn't play a whole lot there. I'm not sure what the circumstance was there, but when we played Hauser here, he gave us a pretty good game on JV. He played JV, and the thing that stood out to me the most was he's just the way he's built. He's just strong, naturally strong, and when he gets it, he just likes to bully you, and he likes to play in the post. But he likes to play guard as well. So it's not often you see somebody that plays guard that wants to be in the post like he does.
Right.
And then you got Jamison Keller. I don't remember him playing last year. I think he might have played the year before, but he's about 6'2", 6'3". He's pretty solid. He's very athletic, and I think if he can find his niche here with this team and get going, he could be a really, really good asset for him.
Well, and I think, too, we watched a little bit. We actually weren't able to go broadcast the game. Trinity Lutheran actually literally said they didn't have room for us, so that's why we didn't. But if you're able to watch it, it was on the IHSA app. And we actually watched the game at home.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool to watch, get to watch them play. But defense, man, you're going to see a lot of hustle. This team has a lot of hustle in them this year. Some shot choices might not have been the best.
Yep.
But they did pull it together, and they got a bench. They can bring them in. They got a deep bench like you're talking. They got the stuff, and I think the biggest thing is just get them to gel, get them to click, get all these guys to work together.
Yeah.
And we're going to see a lot out of South this year.
Yeah, and like me and you have talked when we watched the game last week at home, this team really, the way Coach Buckner has them playing, he wants to play like Coach Wildy did those 5 years he was here. He wanted him to get up and down the floor, and now I'm starting to see it. I think this team can do it. It's just they have to have the drive, the want to be in shape and ready to go night in, night out to keep pace, because the other team wants to wear them down by running the floor after last year's team and them wanting to play slow the game down, doesn't want to run the fast break. But I think really, though, if these boys want it enough, they're athletic enough, they're quick enough, they have plenty of shooters, I think that they can get it done. Yeah,
and I think it's one of them things, man. They had one game. That was their first game. It was a away game. Now you're home. And this is a big contest. It's a big rivalry. So it's going to be interesting to see. I like this rivalry, man. Is like none other. Yeah, being a part of it for years, you know that. But,
yeah.
I mean, here, and folks at home, I mean, the gym is packed.
It is.
It is packed tonight. And it's really cool just to be a part of it. So it's exciting. We'll see where this goes. Real quick, we're going to go over some of our sponsors tonight. Our first quarter sponsor is H&R Block. We have a platinum sponsor, Gillen and Howe Funeral Home, Acre Automotive Group, Buy Ride Auto, Decatur County Recycling, Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. That is our platinum sponsor. Trio sponsors tonight is Walter Tire, Hamilton Tubby Law Office, JC JC Bank. Our free throw sponsor tonight is Big Sky Restaurant. Also, our 3-point sponsor is Globe Asphalt. So we'd like to thank everybody for sponsoring tonight. Again, it's going to be a good contest, man. It always is. It's exciting. About 6:45 away probably from when we get ready to do the national anthem and just some different things. We got the referees talking to the captains in the center court right here actually in front of the scores bench. It's a little different, too, for those of you at home. We're actually on the opposite side that we're normally on. So it's great. It's going to be fun. Good night tonight. So we're going to take we'll take a real quick commercial break, and then we'll be right back.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
All right, welcome back to South Decatur High School. Again, this is Jim Wall with Zach Luddle. We'll be bringing you the game tonight. This is a Civil War game.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that we can keep it right here since it arrived here tonight.
Yeah, if I remember right, I don't think it's been back here in three years.
I was going to say it's been a
3
minute.
years, I think. So, I hope it's a good game. I hope, there's no bad blood, and then we get, God forbid, something break out.
Yeah, right. You don't want. I mean, we want player safety amongst anything, but good competitive game. That rivalry atmosphere, man, and that's what it is. And you basically, it's South's first home game.
Yeah.
North's first game.
Yeah.
So.
And that's the thing. I mean, we're going to see tonight what North Decatur has, because obviously South doesn't have any film on them because it's their first game.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You don't know what they're going to run.
No, and you got a lot of guys coming in from football, doing their thing. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I got to give North Decatur credit though. I mean, what were they supposed to play? Greensburg first? Was that their first game originally? Before they had to go to semi-state. So
yeah.
I mean, obviously these boys put the work in to be able to play this game tonight.
Yeah.
And we already got one game under our belt, and we're just looking to improve on the last one.
And I think it's going to be it's important. This is an important game for both schools.
Right.
It's important win. It's confidence booster. And listen, man, this is for the county here, really, basically.
Yeah, and and some of you guys at home that don't really know about this, or if you're tuned in from somewhere and you're like, oh, I want to check out a game, this game right here does not count toward conference. North and South are in the same conference, but this game, since it is a rivalry game, it does not count. So they'll play each other once later in the season. So this one is really just like to set the tone for the year and who's going to be the bigger person of the two county schools.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, it's no doubt. These two games, the Civil War game and the conference game, no matter where it is, it doesn't matter what the record was. Man, I remember when you guys played. You'd only lost a couple games, but even when you played, it didn't matter. It was a close game.
Right. I mean, I think when I played, the most we beat them by, I think, was in sectional. We beat them by 13.
Yeah.
Other than that, the first game was like 8. The second game was 10. So it's
Yeah.
like, even though sometimes you're the more dominant team, rivalries, everybody plays different. Everybody's out for blood. They want to win.
Yes, I agree. And here in a few moments, we'll probably take another break. It looks like we're about a minute till the actual announcements, do the national anthem, and then we'll come back probably here in just a few moments. But, man, this is exciting. This is really,
Yes.
this is really kicking it off. I mean, yeah, we played last weekend, but this is really, really kicking it off, and I'm excited, man.
I
Little
think me and
different
you-
scenario,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, man?
Yeah.
You get to sit back here and watch versus
not
versus
yelling and screaming
not- yeah.
on the sidelines.
Yeah, so we're going to get ready to do the national anthem, and then we'll be back for starting lineups. So again, we'll take a few commercial breaks, and then we'll be right back.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The boys at Acres are making deals on a big selection of in-stock new 2023 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2023 Dodge Challengers, 2023 Ram half-ton and heavy-duty trucks. Or how about a Jeep? They've got new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, Compasses, and Wagoneers. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great Black Friday deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
All right, welcome back here to South Decatur High School. Again, this is a Civil War matchup. Everybody watching online, everybody listen to us on the radio. So our starting lineup tonight will be for North Decatur, we're going to have Caden Muckerhide, Mason Morris, Chase Youngman, Cooper Palmer, Brady Maurer. South Decatur will be, I'm going to let you do those.
South Decatur starting lineup, we got Taylon Abshear, Jacob Scruggs, Drake Skaggs, Colby Rathburn, and Jamison Keller. So I want to talk a little bit about this lineup for North Decatur here. We got a good matchup at the one guard position with Jacob and Caden. They've been going at it for 4 years.
Yeah.
They've been going nail to nail, blow for blow. And it's a good thing for Jacob too, because Caden's really fast. Jacob's fast too. So honestly, they make each other better when they play each other.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Man, it's a good matchup. The lights go dim tonight.
And for South Decatur, obviously Coach Buckner going with the two transfers starting lineup, and
they never played in this atmosphere, man.
No,
this is totally different.
We're gonna see how they respond.
Yeah,
because honestly, it's a really great atmosphere to play in when it's packed, especially in the rivalry games.
Yeah, this is pretty neat, man.
I haven't seen it this packed in a while.
It's different watching it from this side because I'm used to watching it from the other side, man.
And as PA announcer Seth Galt just said, Drake Skaggs, that kid is a sophomore, and we're looking for him to start getting hot here soon.
Well, last year with you, man, in that Edinburgh tournament, JV tournament, buddy, he was coaching and put
50
up
points.
50 points in that game.
That kid, he's humble, and he wants to get his, but he wants to make sure that everybody else is getting their points, and he's being a team player.
Yeah. Yeah.
And 31 right here, Jamison Keller. Obviously, we talked about him pregame. He's looking to find his niche here with this team, but when he does, I think he'll be a good asset. And
this will be interesting, man. Here we go.
This is, if you're a basketball fan, this is one of the best games. You get cold chills no matter what. You got to love the atmosphere here. I mean, shut the top row of lights off on both sides. It sets the tone where the lights are just shining on the court. And,
and even on the camera at home, buddy, you can really see it, how it is. It's pretty cool, man.
It just makes these boys, it makes it feel special, you know what I mean? Where, the light's theirs, it's their time to go.
Yeah.
Looks like here for looks like right here for the tip, we got Jamison Keller here for South Decatur and Mason Morris, and South Decatur wins the tip. Ball here to Jacob Scruggs. He's going to walk the ball up the floor here. Pass over to Colby Rathburn. Rathburn's going to dribble, and he's going to lose the ball. Turnover, South Decatur. And Caden Muckerhide's going to bring the ball up the floor. He's going to pass it back out here to Youngman. Youngman's going to look into Palmer. Palmer's going to go up on Keller, and no good. Rebound, Jacob Scruggs. He's going to throw an outlet to Colby Rathburn, and it's picked off by Muckerhide. And Muckerhide's going to walk it up the floor.
And you're going to see fast pace. We're going to see who can outlast each other here.
Over here to Youngman on the right side. Muckerhide drives in, out here to Maurer. Back over here to Morris. Youngman, he's going to shoot a three. No good. Rebound, Keller. Keller's going to take it, give it over here to Drake Skaggs. Drake's going to take it in. Little shot fake. Right-handed jump shot, and it's good. So 2 points there for Drake Skaggs. He gets it started, the sophomore. And Colby Rathburn looking to put pressure. Muckerhide over here to Youngman. Youngman has it guarded by Abshear. Abshear. And that looks to be a good matchup here. And Youngman's going to take that three. No good. Drake Skaggs fighting for the rebound, but it goes to Keller. Jacob Scruggs bringing the ball up the floor. He's got Drake wide open, top of the three, in and out. And Youngman here going to bring the ball up the floor, guarded by Skaggs. Going to kick it over here to Palmer. Palmer drives in, out to Maurer. Back out to Muckerhide. Screen there by Maurer. Mauer's going to set to take three, no good. Rebound, Scruggs. Scruggs up the floor to Abshire. Abshire goes up, no good. Abshire gets it again, goes up for two over Maurer, and looks like North Decatur might have called a timeout. I don't know. Officials timeout. We had an officials timeout there. I don't know. Don't know what happened. Looks like one of the North Decatur kids might be getting sick out in the hallway. Not sure. So that was officials timeout, and Jim, we've had a fast-paced game already, and we're 2 minutes in.
Yeah, I do want to say real quick, kind of having a little bit of trouble with the camera just because it's such a fast pace, it's hard to focus in. So just bear with us, those of you at home. It might be a little blurry. Follow along with us. So, yeah, fast-paced game, man.
And North Decatur here bringing the ball up. South Decatur pressing here into a little 1-2-2. Palmer picks it up over here to Morris. Morris passing to Maurer. Back to Morris. He's going to dribble over to Palmer. Palmer is going to take it on the left side corner to Maurer for three, and it's good. Jacob Scruggs here. Looks like Colby. Looks like Colby might have got pushed there on that drive, but I can tell the difference from tonight.
And I'll tell you what, man, I like his referees. They're already taking control of the game. They're already going to call it. That's one thing with this battle, I will say this right. I mean, plain and simple, no matter when they play, is you got to keep control of it.
Abshire into Scruggs. Scruggs takes three, no good. Rebound, Maurer. Drake Skaggs here trying to get the rebound. Colby Rathburn gets it over to Jacob Scruggs for three. Three is up and good. That is a Globe Asphalt three-pointer there by Jacob Scruggs. Muckerhide trying to break this press here, and he's bumped by Drake Skaggs. And, if you're a coach, you're not mad with that foul because he's trying to get position.
Yeah. And just like Coach Buckner was just telling him, man, just stay there and get position on it.
Palmer here inbounding here, gets it into Owen Eldridge. Owen Eldridge looking to set up the play here for the Chargers. Over to Brady Maurer, guarded by Abshire. Over to Mason Morris, guarded by Jacob Scruggs. Now to Muckerhide. Muckerhide and Scruggs one-on-one here. Back over here to Muckerhide. He's looking to set up the play here for the Chargers. And this is great defense here by the Cougars. Muckerhide drives in on Scruggs, and it's no good. Rebound, Colby Rathburn. Colby Rathburn's going to push it up here to Taylor Abshire. Taylor Abshire is going to take the three. No good. Rebound off the leg of Drake Skaggs there.
I like the hustle, man. They're hustling. It's good. This is good. I mean, and North's staying with them pretty good. And it's going to be, I think, a thing of –
I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, I don't either, but –
looks like he got mad and slapped the scorer's bench.
I don't know, dude.
Cade Muckerhide bringing the ball up here. South Decatur still pressing. Muckerhide back to Palmer. Palmer looking. He's getting doubled here. Over to Morris. Morris kicks it to Muckerhide for three. No good. Owen Eldridge with a rebound and putback and a foul. I don't know who. Colby Rathburn there on the foul. To stop that, you gotta box out.
Well, exactly. I mean, yeah, exactly. 4:21 to go in the first quarter, 7-3. South Decatur over North Decatur.
Muckerhide inbound here, gets it into Maurer. Back to Muckerhide. Over here to Eldridge. Back to Muckerhide. Muckerhide's guarded by Drake Skaggs. Muckerhide setting up the play here. Over to Palmer. Palmer back to Muckerhide. Muckerhide drives in. Little bunny, and it's good. So it makes the score 7-5. And Jacob Scruggs brings the ball up, trying to get the boys in order. Screen there by Keller. Scruggs over to Drake Skaggs. And Drake tried to hit Jamison on the wing, and Jamison was going, I think, to set a screen.
Yeah, it's what it looked like. He was moving, didn't see him, miscommunication. That's all right, though.
Yeah. So Chargers here still trying to break South Decatur's press here. Muckerhide and Palmer playing back and forth game. Over here to Youngman. Youngman over to Muckerhide. Muckerhide guarded by Skaggs. Over to Eldridge. Eldridge guarded by Abshir. Colby Rathburn guarding Cooper Palmer. Palmer hands it off here to Muckerhide. Muckerhide takes it in on the right side, out to Maurer. Maurer for three, no good, long. Jacob Scruggs with the outlet to Jamison Keller. Jamison Keller for the two. So a lot of fast break action going on right now. And South still in this press. Muckerhide and Maurer going at it. Up to Palmer, back to Muckerhide. Over to Youngman. Youngman for three, no good. Rebound Maurer. Maurer up and no good. And a foul there. I believe they're going to get Colby for his second. I mean, I don't really know about that call because they both were going up, but
yeah, and that's Colby's somebody you don't want to have, pick up fouls right away, but
yeah.
I mean that's already his two.
Yeah.
That's already two.
But
looks like they're going to bring McMurray in.
In Colby's defense, though, that Eldridge kid is pretty lanky. Yeah. So he got up a little higher. First to two here for the Chargers.
Scores Eldridge. 9-5, 2:45.
Owen Eldridge, first is good. First one's good. So North Decatur 6, South Decatur 9, 2:45. So we have one more to go. And possibly a fast break here if it's no good. Good shot by Eldridge up. No good, in and out, still 9-6. And out of bounds on South Decatur. Yeah.
Huh.
Wow.
I don't understand that because
I don't know. Muckerhide looking to inbound here for the Chargers. Gets it in here to Youngman. Youngman taking it in. Stolen by Jacob Scruggs. Jacob Scruggs is going to go one-on-one, and he loses the ball. Youngman with the chase down. So South Decatur's still going to maintain possession here. Jalen McMurray, that checked into the game, is going to inbound the ball here. Gets it into Keller. Keller on the wing here to Scruggs. Back to the corner for McMurray. McMurray's going to take a three, up and no good. Rebound, Cooper Palmer. 9-6 still on the scoreboard. 2:23 to go here in the first quarter. Muckerhide takes it on McMurray. Over to Palmer. And stolen away here by Jacob Scruggs. Scruggs is going to take it up for two. And it's in and out. Rebound, Drake Skaggs.
How is that not a foul? I mean,
that should have been a foul. He bulldozed Drake on the way to the ball.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
So I'm not sure. McMurray here to inbound. The backcourt to Scruggs here, get it into the safety valve. 9-6 on the scoreboard. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. South Decatur is ahead. Scruggs here getting the troops in order. Up to Abshir. Abshir's looking. Try to backdoor. Stolen away by Morris. Morris up to Palmer. Over to Muckerhide. Muckerhide's going to take a little jumper, and it's good. So your score now 9-8. South Decatur still in the lead. Abshir's going to take it in, and he gets the foul. So Abshir's going to go to the line for two shots, and that's going to be Big Sky free throws here for Taylor Abshir.
And I know the North Decatur fans don't like that call, but to me, that half foul is just as much a foul as the one down here that wasn't called.
Yeah.
But again, you get your call, you know what I mean?
Right. Abshir's first one up and hard off the back of the rim, so still 9-8 on the scoreboard. South Decatur up with 1:39 to go in the first quarter. Abshir's second free throw coming up here. It is up and hard off the back of the rim again, but rebound Jacob Scruggs. Jacob Scruggs going to take a three, and that's good. That is a Globe Asphalt three-pointer. So you scored 12-8, and Coach Buckner wants a timeout. It is 12-8 in the first quarter, 1:32 to go. We're going to take a commercial break, and we will be back.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
All right, welcome back to South Decatur High School. Scores 12-8, South Decatur over North. North Decatur inbound the ball. We got a full court press with South. Go ahead, Zach.
Farmer going to pass it over to Youngman. Youngman up the court to Maurer. Maurer over here to Muckerhide to Morris, and that's good. They figure out a way to break the press of South Decatur. Scored 12-10. South Decatur up on the scoreboard. Scruggs screen there by Keller. Scruggs three, and Keller tries to save it, and Jacob airballed that three. And you can hear the coaching staff over here wanting a foul on that three-pointer. Muckerhide bringing it up on the right side, guarded by Lucas Ballard. And they're calling that foul on Lucas.
Wow.
Lucas Ballard, the check in the game here.
I mean, you got to give him space too, but, man,
so
I don't know.
North Decatur inbound here, Palmer to inbound in the backcourt here to Muckerhide. Muckerhide being guarded by Jalen McMurray. Muckerhide over to Morris. Morris in the corner to Youngman. Youngman down to Maurer. Mauer's going to go up, and it's good. So your score is tied at 12-12. 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. And you got to think South Decatur may go for one or 2 for 1 here. Jacob over to Jamison Keller. Jamison Keller up here to the top of the three-pointer. Lucas Ballard, no good. Rebound here to Muckerhide. Muckerhide going to walk it up the floor here. 30 seconds to go. 12-12 still. Muckerhide loses it but gets it to Youngman. Youngman gives it back to Muckerhide. Still guarded by Scruggs. Muckerhide looking for somewhere to go. Getting a screen here by Cooper Palmer. And Muckerhide still with the ball. 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Jamison Keller on him over to Palmer. Palmer, no good. Air ball. And out of bounds. And that is the end of the first quarter.
So at the end of the first quarter, tie ball game, 12-12. We're going to take a real quick break. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back at South Decatur High School.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg.
All right, welcome back to South Decatur High School. We're going to get ready to start the second quarter here real quick. Our second quarter sponsor, Decatur County Memorial Hospital. Gilliland Howe Funeral Home Platinum sponsors, Acre Automotive Group, Buy-Right Auto, Decatur County Recycling, Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. And here we go.
North Decatur inbound here to Muckerhide. Muckerhide bringing the ball up the floor, guarded by McMurray. He's going to refuse the screen, go for the layup. No good. Rebound, Brady Maurer. Brady Maurer gets blocked by Damon Gearhart that checks into the game. Over here to Youngman. Youngman's going to take it in. No good, but.
Oh, come on.
I think they're going to call the foul
Man,
there
he
on
totally
Ballard.
leaned into that.
They're going to call the foul there on Ballard.
I mean, but here's the thing. His body, he wasn't straight up when he got fouled. And when you're jumping up as defender going straight up, and then that offensive player's leaning in, he slammed the ground. It makes it look bad, but that's on the offensive player.
Right. So North Decatur here at the line for two. That's going to be Chase Youngman at the line here.
If you're just joining us, those of you at home or even online, the score is 12-12. Just started the second quarter. Jamal Zach Lettle here. Youngman's first free throw is good. The first lead for North Decatur tonight. Takes it 13-12.
Checking back in the game for the Cougars is Taylon Abshire. He checks in for Lucas Ballard that's got quick 2 already, and he's played about 3 minutes of the game.
Yep.
Second one here for Youngman is up and good. So North Decatur up 14-12 on the scoreboard. First lead of the night. Skaggs up the floor to McMurray. McMurray looking for somewhere to go. Gets it to Abshire. Abshire looking up to the side key for Scruggs. Scruggs over to McMurray. McMurray back to Skaggs. Skaggs fake handoff into the lane. No good, but there is a foul. I believe that you're going to get Brady Maurer, the big fellow, on that. So South Decatur here looking to tie the game up at 14. And Drake Skaggs is going to have our second Big Sky free throws of the game here. Drake's first one up. No good. Off the left side of the rim there. If you got at the free throw line, you have to relax. These are the free points.
And man, this game, like we talked in the pregame, buddy, this is just it's a hostile environment in a good way.
Yeah. Drake's second one's up and good, so North Decatur still up on the scoreboard, 14-13, 7:20 to go here in the second quarter. Muckerhide being guarded by McMurray full court. Muckerhide gets it to Palmer. Palmer has it tipped away by Abshire. Palmer looking, handoff to Muckerhide. Muckerhide stop and pop three-pointer, in and out. Rebound there by Morris. Morris back out to Muckerhide for 3. No good, hard off the back of the rim. Rebound Jacob Scruggs. Jacob Scruggs is going to push it up the floor, and he's going to just back it out, take a three-pointer. No good. Off the front of the rim. Rebound Maurer. Maurer gets it to Muckerhide. Muckerhide's looking. Gets it over to Maurer. Maurer's looking for someone to pass it to. Over to Morris. Back to Youngman. Youngman for 3. No good. Off the front of the rim. Jacob Scruggs thought about the outlet pass to Drake Skaggs on the floor, but he walks it up. Over here to Abshire. Abshire's going to take a deep three-pointer. No good.
What is he doing?
So
not a good shot.
Muckerhide going to bring the ball back up the floor for North. Over to Maurer. Maurer for a deep 3. No good. Hard off the back of the rim. Rebound Abshire, and he throws it off to Palmer there. Checking in here for North Decatur's number 3, Owen Eldridge. That was a good play by Abshire right there.
Yeah.
In the corner, guy coming in on him, throws it off of him. Skaggs, ball up the floor here for the Cougars. Hands it off to Scruggs. Scruggs is being guarded by 2 people and a little extracurriculars.
You're going to have that in this rivalry.
They pick up Caden Muckerhide with his first
Even
foul.
the referee right now is telling him. He got in there and said, fellas, settle down.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to because it's just that rivalry, man.
Right. McMurray looking to inbound here, gets it into Scruggs. Scruggs going to take it up, and he's fouled again by Brady Maurer. So Maurer's going to pick up 2 here. And looks like Coach Metz is going to go to the bench, and 31 Marshall Snell is going to come in the first time here for the Chargers. So Jacob Scruggs here going to take 2 Big Sky free throws. Jacob's first one's up. No good. Man, there's 2 for 5, 1 for 5. That's not really going to get the job done. These rivalry games come down to free throws.
Yeah. Yep. And especially we'll see how that free throw, the new rule with free throws, which we didn't go over that. We need to explain that at halftime. But that'll have a big aspect in this.
Scruggs' second one's up and no good off the back of the rim. Morris with the rebound over to Muckerhide. Muckerhide brings it up, guarded by Rathburn. Muckerhide's looking, drives left side.
No way.
They're going to get Colby, and I believe that's going to be
his third. And he's not having any luck tonight.
So your score, if you're tuning in, North Decatur is up on the scoreboard 14-13 with 5:52 to go in the second quarter. And South Decatur already in foul trouble here with Colby Rathburn picking up 3 early.
That hurts.
It does. Muckerhide gets the inbound. He's setting up the troops for the northern end of the county here. He's has a screen there by Eldridge. Eldridge drives in. Kick out here to 31. Oh. We're at 3 seconds. I'm not sure who that was on.
I don't know. You don't see that a lot, man.
No, not. But everybody's always shooting the ball.
Usually, yeah.
Skaggs going to bring the ball up the floor here for the Cougars, guarded by Muckerhide. Gerhardt set the screen there for Skaggs. Skaggs over to McMurray. McMurray over to Gerhardt. Gerhardt to Scruggs. Scruggs going to go in.
He got fouled.
Getting fouled there, and McMurray.
Yeah, so you got to call something. And the thing is on this that gets me, Zach, it really is. It's either one way or the other.
Yeah.
It's either offense or but you got to call something.
Yeah. So they're going to get Caden Muckerhide for that foul there, so he's got 2. McMurray inbounds here to Scruggs. Abshir over to Skaggs. 14-13 North Decatur up on the scoreboard. 5 to go here in the second quarter. Scruggs looking to do something with the ball. He loses it. Drake Skaggs is there to pick it up. Over to Damon Gerhardt. Damon Gerhardt has it blocked by Mason Morris. Mason Morris just slows it down here for the Chargers over to Muckerhide. Muckerhide is looking to set the troops up here. And McMurray watching him closely. Over here to Parmer. Back to Muckerhide. Muckerhide gets a screen from Parmer. McMurray fights through. Parmer driving in. Fakes the defense and misses the little 1-foot layup. Eldridge dishes it to Muckerhide. Muckerhide up and good for 2. So 16-13 the score now. North Decatur up on the scoreboard. 4:10 to go. Abshir drives in. Up and off the rim. Muckerhide's looking to push it up the floor here. Spins. Gets in for 2. And he gets the and 1. So North Decatur up here 18-13 now. 3:58 to go in the second quarter, and they're looking for the 3-point play. That foul is on Damon Gerhardt. Checking in here for the Cougars, 33 Lucas Ballard and 24 Alex Myers. In for the Chargers, number 23 Chase Youngman. So Coach Buckner already going deep into his bench here tonight.
Well, and it's hurting with Rathburn being in foul trouble. Yeah. He's a big attribute to this team, and that hurts.
Yeah. Muckerhide's 3-point play up and no good. Youngman tips it out, but Drake Skaggs
he got pushed. Good
gets
grief.
it, and he's
getting pushed.
And
I mean, come on.
Youngman's just trying to go for the ball, and he keeps.
Again, it goes back to you got to do one or the other. You got to call something.
Yeah. So Drake Skaggs here going to the line.
He'll get that. This is where the bonus with the foul comes in. So he'll get
5 fouls. So that is now the bonus in every quarter. It's no longer 10 fouls. So when you get to 5, no matter what, every team shoots 2 free throws. No more 1-and-1. Looks like we got some sweat on the floor. The 1-year-old floor here.
Makes it slicker and nice, man.
Yeah, it does. So Drake Skaggs going to shoot 2 Big Sky free throws here. Drake's free throw up No good. Hard off the back of the rim.
Got to hit these free throws, man.
Score, North Decatur 18, South Decatur 13, 3:51 to go here in the second quarter. And South Decatur is struggling from the free throw line right now. Skaggs' second one's up and good, so that makes the score 18-14. Timeout, South Decatur.
And we're going to stay right here. So it's
18-14. North Decatur up on the scoreboard.
well, and appreciate Roy Saylor doing our stats. South's 2 for 8 from the free throw line.
2 for 8.
With just under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. And to go over that, explain that rule a little bit there, Zach, about the new foul rule, how it works in each quarter.
Yeah, so when any team gets 5 fouls in a quarter now, it resets after the quarter. But during that quarter, when you have the 5 fouls, whichever team has the 5 fouls, the opposing team will shoot 2 free throws no matter what. No more 1-and-1s. And after that quarter, like I said, it resets. It goes back to 0 for the quarter. So it's kind of interesting. They did it. I think they did it for safety reasons. So North Decatur here getting ready to inbound. South Decatur pressing.
I don't know why they get so picky about that, the way the uniforms.
I'm not sure.
Anyway, but yeah, it's just a little bit different.
So Palmer to inbound here for the Chargers into Muckerhide. Muckerhide's going to walk it up. He's looking over to Palmer. Palmer over to Youngman. Youngman to Palmer, back to Youngman. Back over to Palmer. They're trying to break the press here. Palmer's double, gets it to Muckerhide. Muckerhide's setting up his squad. Muckerhide's going to drive in. He's going to take a little contested bunny, and it's good. So
they got to defend that, man.
20-14, North Decatur up. 3:25 to go in the fourth quarter, or second quarter, sorry. And an air ball there by, I believe, Lucas Ballard. So South Decatur kind of biting themselves in the foot here a little bit. North Decatur bringing it up the floor. Muckerhide has it stolen away by Scruggs. Scruggs is going to go up, and it's good. So you score now 20-16. North Decatur, 3:08 to go here in the second quarter. Eldridge looking to get it up, and that's over and back. Backcourt violation, so that's going to be South Decatur basketball. So McMurray going to inbound here to Skaggs. That's a tongue twister if you don't really know. Skaggs and Scruggs.
That inbound should have been down here.
Yeah.
With over and back, but anyway.
Scruggs on the wing here, guarded by Morris. He's going to take a step back three, no good. Rebound there by
bodies
Eldridge.
flying everywhere.
Yeah.
2016, just under 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Muckerhide guarded by Skaggs, and he takes it up, a little floater, no good. Drake Skaggs got an open lane. He takes it up and good. So South Decatur cuts it down to 2. It's 20-18, 2:30 to go here in the second quarter. Muckerhide gets it in. Palmer looking, they're trying to break this press here. Palmer gets it up to Muckerhide. Muckerhide's going to take it in, dishes it off here to Morris. Morris is going to lose it, but they're going to get Alex Myers for the foul there. Looks like he reached in on that one. So now.
So it's out of bounds.
So
it's 5 there, so it's not in the bonus yet to where they'd be shooting 2. But one more foul with South, and both teams are in the bonus shooting 2.
Muckerhide gets it in to Youngman.
Oh.
Back to Muckerhide. Muckerhide fakes the three.
How is that not travel? Did he not come off the ground?
No, he kept the foot down.
Okay. I couldn't see it, the referee.
Morris gets the rebound, puts it up and in. So now it's 22-18, North Decatur, 1:57 to go here in the second quarter. Scruggs looking to do something, and they get him for the offensive foul. And that, they got him for the offensive foul and the step back there. He does that quite a bit, and it doesn't really get called.
No.
So I don't know what the official saw there.
A lot of it is the acting job of the other opponent, and I mean that the right way.
Muckerhide gets it up to Palmer. Palmer's looking. He gets doubled. It's doubled here. Muckerhide doubled as well. Muckerhide breaks it. He's looking. He's got Youngman. Youngman's going to drive in, take a little floater, up and good. 22-18, 1:35 to go here in the second quarter. McMurray in the corner looking to top of the key to Myers. Myers sets a screen here for Scruggs. Scruggs is getting doubled a little bit here. Over to Skaggs. Skaggs going to take it into Ballard. McMurray, deep three, no good. It's rebound Muckerhide. So 24, North Decatur is up on the scoreboard, 24-18, 1:15 to go here before half. And it's been the kind of game we thought it would be. Fast pace, you know.
Well, and yeah, right. And again, I think they've had to go to the South's had to go to the bench early, pretty deep. They just got to settle in, and I think we saw this the last time they played with Trinity Lutheran. They got to settle in their offense.
Yeah.
So
both teams here are going to shoot bonuses the whole rest of the quarter, and Palmer's first one was up and good, 25-18, 1:15 to go here before half. Palmer's second of two here, up and good. So that extends the lead to 26-18, 1:13 to go here. Skaggs gets to the corner to Ballard. Ballard dribbles it up, gets it to Scruggs at half court. Scruggs is trying to set him up here. Over to Skaggs on the wing. Back over to Scruggs. Scruggs kicks it to McMurray. McMurray's looking. McMurray swings it to Ballard across court. Back to Skaggs. Scruggs for three in the corner, no good. But they're going to get Lucas Ballard, I think, for the offensive foul and the rebound. Or a loose ball foul, I mean.
They're calling a lot of chintzy stuff, man.
Yeah. So I believe that's going to be Lucas's third. So you got two players with three before halftime. Score, 26 North Decatur, 18 South Decatur, 47.8 to go here before half. Jamison Keller checking into the game here for the Cougars. And, you know, it sucks going deep into the bench before halftime.
Yeah. And that's what they've.
First and two from Morris, up and no good. Checking in for Lucas Ballard is Taylor Abshire. So we're going to have one more free throw to go here. North Decatur looking to extend this lead by a point. Morris's second and two, up and good. So your score 27-18, 47 seconds to go here before half. Skaggs bringing the ball up the floor over to Scruggs. Scruggs to McMurray. McMurray to Keller. Keller's looking over to Skaggs. Skaggs drives in. Doesn't get a foul call there. Rebound there by Odell. Odell gets it to Youngman. Youngman going to take a three, and it's good. 30-18, 20 seconds to go here. North Decatur on top. Scruggs over to Skaggs. Skaggs over here to the wing to McMurray. McMurray's going to dribble to the top of the key. Gets it down to Abshire for the pass, and Abshire was not ready for it.
Oh, my gosh.
A turnover there. Youngman going to pull up, take a three, and it's good. And time is going to expire in the half. So your score at halftime, North Decatur 33, South Decatur 18. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be back.
Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The boys at Acres are making deals on a big selection of in-stock new 2023 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2023 Dodge Challengers, 2023 Ram half-ton and heavy-duty trucks. Or how about a Jeep? They've got new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, Compasses, and Wagoneers. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great Black Friday deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
All right, welcome back here at South Decatur High School. The Civil War matchup. We are at halftime, where your South Decatur Cougars trail the North Decatur Chargers 33-18. Got a few stats. Turnover ratio, 9-6. We have 9 to North 6. Points-wise, North Decatur, Owen Eldridge has 1 point. Caden Muckerhide has 10. Mason Morris has 5. Chase Youngman has 10. Cooper Palmer has 2. Brady Maurer has 5. For South Decatur, Talon Abshire has 2. Jacob Scruggs 8. Drake Skaggs 6. And Jamison Keller 2. We also have some foul trouble. Colby Rathburn has 3. Lucas Bauer has 3. And it kind of trails off a little bit with that. This is the matchup you have. I know the score doesn't really resemble it a lot, Zach, but they kind of just fell off a little bit. I hate to say referees dictate anything because I won't do that. I don't, as being an official, whether I'm umpiring or that, you know how it goes.
Right.
But the thing is they just got to play solid defense, good shot choice. I think having to go to the bench early kind of hurt South. But the biggest thing is your free throws, man. With the new rule in place and how it goes, no one-on-ones. At 5 fouls each quarter, at the end of each quarter, in the quarter, 5 fouls happen, it's a bonus.
Yep.
And you get 2 shots.
Yep.
We have not hit free throws as we needed to. And that's kind of hurt us a little bit. I do want to go over a sponsorship real quick so I don't forget it. Halftime sponsor, Stone's Farm Service. Gillen and Howe. Funeral Home, our platinum sponsor, Acre Automotive Group, Buy Right Auto, Decatur County Recycling, Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Walters Tire, Hamilton Tebby Law Office, JCB Bank. Our 3-point sponsor is Global Asphalt, as well as our free throw sponsor is Big Sky Restaurant. Zach, what do you think, buddy?
It's these South Decatur. It looks like they're almost in panic mode when they can't run the floor. Like it's almost like they can't set up the offense, and they're struggling.
Well, and I think sometimes some of their shot choice, we've had a couple players. No doubt they can hit the three, but dude, they're way behind even the NBA three-point line. It's like, guys, let's make better shots. Drive to the hole. Yes, there has been some plays that they're not getting the foul, but you have got to keep driving and playing and playing and playing. And if you do, you're eventually going to get those calls.
Yeah.
And I think that's sometimes what can hurt you, but you just got to do what you do, and that's what makes it tough.
Yeah. If I'm Coach Buckner in the locker room right now, I'm telling my guys, I'm like, hey, defensively, we have to stay disciplined. We have to stay down. We got to box out. Don't give them second chances, because a couple of those fouls on both Colby and Lucas, who both have 3, are on offensive rebounds.
And I think on those, and right away, for those of you watching home might be able to see it, but to me, those weren't as physical fouls as some of the other ones that weren't getting called. And and that's both ways. I don't mean that just on South or anything, but that's South and North. And that's what makes it hard. because you take a kid like Colby, man, he's an aggressive ball player.
Yeah.
And he plays with the high intensity. So he's going to play that way, whether he has 2, 3. He's going to come back in this game at some point, 3 fouls, and he's still going to play that way.
Yeah.
But he's going to have to back off or else he's going to end up fouling out. But you got a couple, and it's a key player, man. He's added a lot. He had some points against Trinity. Then he played a big asset in that game. So, I mean, we're going to see the adjustments that South's going to have to make because they're going to have to make some adjustments.
Yeah.
Big time.
From the looks of it, they don't really look tired. It's just when they can't push the ball up the floor, it's like they're panic mode. Their mind's going 7,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And they need to relax, slow it down, set up a play, run it, get a good look.
Right. I agree. Well, Zach, why don't we go ahead and take another commercial break? We're about 3 minutes to go here at halftime. And it looks like South will have the ball coming out of halftime. And we'll be right back. Again, score 33, North Decatur, 18, South Decatur. Civil War matchup. We'll be right back.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The boys at Acres are making deals on a big selection of in-stock new 2023 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2023 Dodge Challengers, 2023 Ram half-ton and heavy-duty trucks. Or how about a Jeep? They've got new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, Compasses, and Wagoneers. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great Black Friday deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
All right, welcome back here, South Decatur High School, where your South Decatur Cougars trail the visiting North Decatur Chargers in the Civil War cross-county battle, 33-18 at halftime. We're about 1 minute, 15 seconds. And so, with that being said, our third quarter sponsors, Kinley and Daughters. We'll go over sponsors real quick. Halftime sponsor, I did fail to mention, I do apologize, Stone's Farm Service. We thank you guys, all of our sponsors, for sponsoring us and allowing us to bring you that game. So, Zach, what do we got to do here? What do you think we need to do to tighten this up? 45 seconds left in this halftime.
I think we gotta tighten them up defensively, and on offense, just relax. You know, win back the scoreboard. You know, if I'm in the locker room right now, Coach Buckner, I'm like, hey, 0-0 going into this half, play it 0-0, and just chip away at the lead. Just chip away. That's all you can do.
And drive inside. Take smart shots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to.
Yeah, and, you know, I mean, everybody says it. Basketball is a game of runs. So North Decatur had their run, so, you know, sooner or later, South Decatur, their run's going to come. So South going to get the ball here to start the third quarter. Abshire going to inbound here to Skaggs. Skaggs over here to Rathburn on the right wing. Rathburn up to Keller for the Top of the key three, no good.
I'm
Rebound
sorry. I
by
don't think that's a
Muckerhide.
good shot.
Muckerhide kicks it to Maurer. Maurer over to Parmer. Parmer's looking, gets it to Muckerhide. Muckerhide backs it up, sets up the offense here for the Chargers. Gets it to Parmer. Parmer's going to little backdoor pass to Muckerhide, up and good for two. Scruggs gets it up the floor here to Skaggs. Skaggs over to the corner for Abshire. Abshire is going to kick it back to Skaggs. Skaggs going to take it in and loses it, throws it away here, but Jacob Scruggs is there for it. Jacob Scruggs going to take it in, a little spin move there. Jamison Keller going to take a three, up and no good. Colby Rathburn with the rebound and a foul. So the score 35-18. North Decatur up on the scoreboard. 7:06 to go here in the third quarter. So they're going to pick up, not sure they picked up there, but Skaggs gets it in to Scruggs. Scruggs over to Rathburn. Rathburn setting up the offense.
That foul was on Muckerhide. That's his third.
Okay. Scruggs, yes. Tongue twister there. Gets it to Rathburn. Rathburn up to Skaggs. Over to Scruggs. Scruggs drives baseline. Cut off. Over to Keller. Keller dumps it up for two, and it's good. 35-20 now. North Decatur up on the scoreboard. So South Decatur chipping away at that 15-point deficit. 6:33 to go here in the third quarter. Morris with it over on the wing up to Parmer. Parmer into Maurer. Mauer's going to take it up strong, and he's going to be fouled there by Abshire. And I'm not too sure on that one. It looked clean, but so Maurer, they called that on the floor. Maurer thought he was shooting. So the Chargers still have possession here, going to inbound. Muckerhide's going to get it into Maurer. Mauer's going to look and gets it to Youngman. Youngman's going to take a deep three. No good, off the front of the rim. Abshire gets it up to Scruggs. Scruggs going to do a spin move there, kicks it over to Rathburn for a wing three, and it's good. That is a Globe Asphalt three-pointer. So the score 35-23 now. North Decatur up on the scoreboard. 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Muckerhide getting the screen there by Parmer. Muckerhide takes it in strong, and it's up off the glass for two. 37-23 now, North Decatur. Scruggs bringing it up, drives in, takes it up strong, no good off the bat, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. 37-25 now. 5:35 to go here in the third quarter. Muckerhide getting the screen there by Parmer again, stops, loses it. Skaggs takes it away there, slows it down because he didn't have numbers, gives it up to Scruggs. Scruggs for the three-pointer from the volleyball line, no good. Rebound Youngman. Youngman is going to be double-teamed in the backcourt, tries to get it, and timeout there by Coach Metz. That's going to be a 30-second timeout there for North Decatur, and we will keep it right here. So, Jim, what do you think so far?
Listen, I think South's come out playing good, but again, some of the shot choices, and I don't mean to mean, but there's no reason Jacob needs to be shooting from the volleyball line.
Right.
Bring it in, drive it in. Let's get some stuff inside. Yeah, Colby on the outside, that's his shot. Let him get in play. He's eager to play. He wants to play. He hasn't played much the game because he's been in foul trouble.
Yep.
They got to stay out of foul trouble, but they got to have better shot choices because you're turning the ball over because we're not rebounding the ball.
No.
So you're going to have to make good shots when you drive in.
So if you're just tuning in here on the radio or watching at home, North Decatur is up on the scoreboard 37-25 in the third quarter with 5:11 to go. And North Decatur going to inbound here to Muckerhide. Muckerhide is going to walk it up the floor here, guarded by Skaggs. Muckerhide over to the left wing to Morris. Morris kicks it up to the top of the key there for Maurer. Maurer to Youngman. Youngman over to Muckerhide at the top of the key. And we have an offensive foul. I believe Morris wasn't set. They tried to run a double screen for a wide open three-pointer. And that's their bread and butter. They ran that last year too.
It's interesting, man. I mean, South is still in this game. They just got to do.
Right. Scruggs bringing the ball up the floor here for the Cougars. He's going to take it on the left side. A little step back. Kicks it out to Rathburn. Rathburn going to go up and Euro step around Maurer. Up and good for two. 37-27, 4:37 to go here in the third quarter. The Cougars are trailing. And Youngman going to kick it back here to Muckerhide. Muckerhide going to set up the offense here for the Chargers. Over to the wing there for Morris. Morris up to Youngman. Over to Palmer. Palmer going to pass it here to Muckerhide. Muckerhide's looking around. Fake. Gives it to Morris. Morris drives in. Off the glass for two. 39-27. 4:08 to go here in the third quarter. Skaggs over to Keller. Keller for three. No good. A rebound there by Muckerhide. Muckerhide's driving it in. Loses it from behind. Three-pointer for Youngman, no good, but Morris gets a rebound, no good. Maurer up and good for two. So North Decatur up on the scoreboard still, 41-27. Scruggs to the corner for Rathburn. Rathburn fakes the three, takes it, no good. And the rebound goes to Youngman. Youngman loses it, but Palmer's there. Abshire takes it away, and we got a foul. And once again, extracurricular is going on there.
Well, you listen, that Cooper Palmer on that one with that foul. But the matchup between Cooper Palmer and Taylon Abshire, that one there is getting a little rough. So we'll see. I tend to watch that, Zach.
41-27, North Decatur up on the scoreboard. And Jamison Keller takes the three there. We got 3:22 to go here in the third quarter. Muckerhide bringing the ball up the floor here for the Chargers, guarded by Keller. Muckerhide brings it up to half court, looking to set up the offense. Muckerhide wants to go one-on-one isolation. Little jumper from the elbow, no good. Rebound to Drake Skaggs. Drake Skaggs tries to throw it up court, but he gets tipped. And then we got a foul, I believe. Is that on Abshire? I believe that's. Who do they call that one on? Yep, Taylon Abshire. So he's got two. So McMurray checked into the game here for Jamison Keller. So it looks like Coach Buckner wants to get some more shooting on the floor here. 41-27, North Decatur up on the scoreboard. 2:59 to go in the third quarter. And North Decatur still has possession. Muckerhide looking to set up the offense, top of the key. Wing over here to Eldridge. Eldridge up to the top of the key for Morris. Morris to the wing for Muckerhide. Muckerhide to the corner for Palmer. Palmer's looking. He tries to get to Maurer down in the post. Maurer throws it away, a turnover. Jacob Scruggs dishes it to Drake Skaggs for two. So your score now, 41-29. North Decatur up on the scoreboard. 2:30 to go here. Muckerhide to the wing there for Palmer. Palmer to the top of the key, Eldridge. Eldridge to the Muckerhide. Muckerhide up to Morris. Morris back to Muckerhide. Muckerhide over to Eldridge. Over to Morris. Palmer in the corner. Up to Morris. Muckerhide top of the key. Muckerhide to the corner for Palmer. Palmer for three, no good. But Brady Maurer is there for the rebound. And the up for two. So 43-29 here. North Decatur up on the scoreboard. 1:58 to go. Scruggs looking to take it in. Cut off there. Drake Skaggs, little floater over Maurer. Up and out. No good. Rebound there. Fight for. And it looks like they called a timeout. So, and that's going to be a full timeout. So your score 43, North Decatur 29, South Decatur 1:43 to go in the third quarter.
We'll go to break.
And we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we will be back.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance.
Just go back on. When we go on, I have to say that because with the cussing, I have to.
So
we do apologize. If you do hear stuff in the background, it does not reflect WTRE or Zach or I going on in the game. Go ahead, take it away, Zach.
So Cougars here inbound to 1:37 to go in the third quarter, 43-29, North Decatur up on the scoreboard. Jacob Scruggs looking to set up the offense. Takes it by Eldridge. Jacob Scruggs goes up for two and gets fouled. So that's going to be two Big Sky free throws here in the third quarter. And that was a good take by Jacob.
Well, and you got your again, it goes back to your shot choices. Your shot choices have to be better in this game, and they're not. Some of them, when you're shooting three-pointers back here, you're shooting up there, that's a good take. We just got to have better shot choices, Zach.
Jacob's first to two, good, so score 43-30. North Decatur up on the scoreboard, and that's the first of two Big Sky free throws here. Brady Maurer here checking in here for the Chargers. One Big Sky free throw remaining for Jacob Scruggs. The second one is up and good. So 43-31, North Decatur up on the scoreboard. 1:28 to go in the third quarter. Muckerhide bringing the ball up the floor here for the Chargers. Top of the key to Palmer. Palmer to the wing to Muckerhide. Muckerhide drives. McMurray guarding him. Kicks it back to Palmer. Palmer gives it back to Muckerhide. Muckerhide for three. Up and good. So that's a North Decatur three-pointer there. That makes it 46-31, North Decatur. McMurray gets it, takes a deep three, and it's good. That is a Globe Asphalt three-pointer. North Decatur still up on the scoreboard, though, 46-34. 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Muckerhide looking to set up North Decatur here in their offense. He's taking his time. Looks like they want to run the clock down. Muckerhide's still looking, waiting to kill time. Looks like they're going to run a play the last second here. Muckerhide, still looking. Muckerhide kicks it to Palmer. Palmer loses it, and Colby Rathburn tried to go out of bounds and save it there. Looks like Youngman gonna check in here for the Chargers. And North Decatur still retains possession. They're gonna inbound with 22 seconds to go. North Decatur up 46-34 to go. 46-34 here in the third quarter. Muckerhide taking it in on Scruggs, passes it out to Youngman. Youngman gives it to Muckerhide again. Muckerhide still looking. Muckerhide dishes it to Eldridge. Eldridge goes up for two, no good. Rebound, Eldridge gets it back, and no good. So two chances there for North Decatur. And at the end of the third quarter, North Decatur is up 46-34. And we are going to take a quick break, and we will be back.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
All right, back here at South Decatur High School, getting ready to start the fourth quarter here. Fourth quarter sponsored by Napoleon State Bank. North Decatur getting the inbound here to start the fourth quarter. They're up on the scoreboard 46-34. Muckerhide. Little pass here to Palmer. Palmer looking, gives it back to Muckerhide on a handoff. Muckerhide going to take the three, up and no good. Rebound, Colby Rathburn. Colby Rathburn's going to push it up floor, and he's going to take it coast to coast. A Euro step, no good. And Muckerhide's going to walk it up the floor here for the Chargers. Muckerhide going to drive in, kick back out to Eldridge. Eldridge looking, kicks it over to Youngman on the wing. Youngman up here to Palmer. Palmer over to Muckerhide. Muckerhide drives in, little step back there. Over to Eldridge. Eldridge is going to drive in, kick to Maurer. Maurer is going to try to work his way in the paint. Goes up, no good. Rebound, Rathburn. Rathburn's going to push it up here. Oh, and that's going to be a travel there on Damon Allen, or Damon Gearhart, sorry. So 46-34, your score still, 7:06 to go in the fourth quarter. North Decatur with the inbound here. Muckerhide bringing it up here for North Decatur. Screen there by Palmer. Palmer comes back out there for the ball. Palmer kicks it back to Muckerhide. Muckerhide looking. Muckerhide drives in on Jacob Scruggs, kicks it to Eldridge. Eldridge almost loses it out to Maurer. Maurer being heavily guarded here. Youngman kicks it here to Muckerhide. Muckerhide gets a screen from Maurer. Muckerhide's going to stop and pop for three, and it's good. So North Decatur up on the scoreboard. 49-34, 6:26 to go, and South Decatur with just an errant turnover. Looks like Lucas Ballard and Colby Rathburn are both on the floor with 3 fouls here for the Cougars.
You know, at this point, though, man, 6 minutes to go in the game, you just got to start playing aggressive.
Right.
Getting points on the board.
So Muckerhide being heavily guarded here by Scruggs, and he just got it poked away there by Jacob. So North Decatur still maintains possession. Your score 49-34, 6:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. North Decatur up on the scoreboard. And Muckerhide gets it into Maurer. Maurer out to Youngman. Youngman for three. Up and no good. And Palmer got a jump ball there. Him and Colby Rathburn. Looks like we have a...
He's cramping. That's it, man. He's just got a cramp.
Yeah.
Everybody's flipping out, but he's just got a cramp.
Need to get him some pickle juice.
Yeah. Nobody likes to hear that, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
It works good.
It does.
You know, man, if I played sports now, I mean, I'll be honest, we didn't realize that back then, but I didn't drink a lot of it, dude. I wouldn't have worried about cramping.
So 49-34 here. 6:05 to go in the fourth quarter. North Decatur still up on the scoreboard. Skaggs brings it up here for the Cougars. Looking to get him in the offense. Over to Scruggs, and it's stolen away by Morris, and Morris stepped out at about half court. So that's a very costly mistake there by Morris. So now South Decatur needs to just start chipping away here at this lead. One possession at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's all you can do. But you're getting late in the fourth quarter and you're running out of time.
Yeah. Skaggs gets the inbound here from McMurray. Skaggs looking to set up the offense. Screen there by Ballard. Skaggs has a mismatch on him. Maurer kicks it out to Scruggs. Scruggs to McMurray. McMurray looking to set up. Picks up his dribble over to Scruggs. Scruggs to Skaggs. Back to Scruggs. Scruggs to Rathburn. Rathburn's going to drive in. No good off the backboard. Tried to draw the foul there. And Muckerhide's going to come down with that and slow it down here for the Chargers. And they're looking to set up in the offense. Takes it by Scruggs there, and Eldridge puts it up for two. Score 51-34 North Decatur. 5:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Lucas Ballard here in the game. Over to Jacob Scruggs. Scruggs with a nice pass there to Rathburn, and Rathburn puts it up and getting for two.
You know, and on that place, the way he kind of floats looks like travel, but he's not.
Yeah. So 51-36 with 4:49 to go in the fourth quarter. And they're going to get Brady Maurer here for the Chargers with the moving screen. So Brady Maurer has 3 fouls now. And Drake looking to set up the play here for the Cougars over to Scruggs. Scruggs and McMurray. McMurray to Rathburn on the wing. Rathburn picks up his dribble up to Scruggs, top of the key. Scruggs is looking, takes it in, tries to draw the foul. Up and off the rim, no good. Rebound Maurer. Maurer gets it to Muckerhide. Muckerhide up the floor to Palmer. Palmer back out to Muckerhide. Muckerhide looking, guarded heavily by Scruggs. Out to Maurer for three. Maurer's three, up and off the rim. But Morris is there for the rebound.
When you don't box out, that's not good.
Yeah.
You're giving them 3 points.
53-36, North Decatur up. Three-pointer there by Lucas Ballard, no good. 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. And North Decatur here looking to just ice the clock away. Muckerhide takes it around Scruggs, up and in for two, so 55-36 now, 3:45 to go. Scruggs into the middle for Ballard. Ballard up for two, no good. Rathburn tries to rebound, but it ultimately goes to Morris. And Muckerhide walks the ball up the floor here for North Decatur. And now South Decatur needs to get some pressure up there. And you hear the coaches saying it, to pressure.
Well, you got to, man.
Running out of time. And Muckerhide being guarded there by Skaggs, and Muckerhide's just going to float it up and over. No good. And he almost gets his own rebound there off the floater. But it's out of bounds, South Decatur ball. 55-36, 3:04 to go here in the fourth quarter. North Decatur up on the scoreboard. Skaggs up the floor to McMurray. McMurray to the corner for Rathburn. Rathburn up and good for two off the backboard. 55-38 now. North Decatur's still up on the scoreboard. And Scruggs applying pressure here to Muckerhide, and Muckerhide just loses it. Scruggs up the floor to McMurray. McMurray up for two, and he gets the and one. That's going to be a Globe Asphalt and one there on that, so.
He took it up strong, and it needed that. They should be done that a lot earlier than 2:40 to go in the game, though.
And 15 it's doable in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. It's doable, but you just have to really put pressure on.
You're going to put pressure on him. You're going to have to hit shots.
McMurray's Big Sky free throw, no good. So 55-40 is your score with 2:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. And Jacob Scruggs is going to pick up the foul there on Muckerhide as he brings the ball up the floor there. So North Decatur here going to inbound from the side. It's going to be Jacob's second foul. Muckerhide gets it in the corner. Maurer going to get it, and no good off the front of the rim. McMurray with the rebound. He brings it up the floor, fakes the pass for three. Off the rim, no good. Maurer with the rebound, gives it to Muckerhide. Muckerhide looking to slow it down. Drives by Scruggs, fake out to Maurer for three. Maurer's three, no good. Scruggs with the rebound, pushes it up to Ballard. Ballard goes up strong, and he is hammered, going up for 2. So that's going to be 2 Big Sky free throws here for Lucas Ballard. That foul is on Owen Eldridge, his second. So we're going to take a timeout here, and we will be back.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Back here at South Decatur High School, I want to go over our sponsors real quick. Gillenhow Funeral Home, Acre Automotive Group, Buy-Right Auto, Decatur County Recycling, Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Walter Tire, Hamilton Tebby Law Office, and JC Bank. So if you're just tuning in, North Decatur is up on the scoreboard here with 2:01 to go in the fourth quarter, 55-40. And Lucas Ballard at the line for 2 here for the Cougars. These are Big Sky free throws. His first of 2 up and no good. So I think we've made about 4 free throws this game, and it's not sitting too well. His second of 2, no good off the front of the rim. Rebound Morris. Morris is pressed, and Lucas Ballard antsy there, and a turnover there. So South Decatur almost had the break they needed. 55-40, 1:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. North Decatur up.
It almost seems too little too late.
Yeah. And South here pressing North Decatur. North gets it into Muckerhide, and they're going to one-on-one up the floor, Muckerhide and Scruggs. And looks like they're going to maybe try to trap. Palmer looking to get to the Muckerhide. Muckerhide gets it over to Eldridge. Eldridge loses it to Rathburn, and it hit the official, but the official was on the line, so that's out of bounds to the Chargers. Chargers inbound here, get in the backcourt to Muckerhide. Muckerhide pressed by Scruggs. And a quick whistle there by the official, and they're going to get Scruggs on that foul. So North Decatur still maintains possession, 1:33 to go in the fourth quarter. They're up on the scoreboard, 55-40. Palmer gets it in to Morris, and Morris gets it to Muckerhide. Muckerhide gets it across the timeline, and he's doubled by Scruggs and McMurray. Gets it over to Maurer. Maurer gets it back to Muckerhide. Muckerhide, a little floater, but he's fouled by Rathburn, and Rathburn's going to pick up his 4th.
Which really isn't a bad foul. You got to do something.
Yeah.
And you got to try to stop him because you're not boxing out and stopping him underneath, unfortunately.
Yeah. So Caden Muckerhide here is going to go for 2 Big Sky free throws of his own here. And his first of 2 is up and no good. So score still remains 55-40 with 1:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. North Decatur up on the scoreboard. One more Big Sky free throw here for Muckerhide. Shots up, no good off the rim there. Rebound Lucas Ballard. Lucas Ballard gets it to Drake Skaggs. Drake Skaggs gets it out to Rathburn. Rathburn dribbling around there, swing pass to Ballard. Ballard gets it to Scruggs. Scruggs goes up, and it's blocked there by 2 Chargers. Gets it out to Skaggs. Skaggs out to McMurray. McMurray for the 3, no good. Rebound Muckerhide. And Mucker Hyde's going to try to push it up the floor here and beat all the South Decatur players down to Parmer. Parmer gets it back out to Mucker Hyde. Mucker Hyde going to slow it down here. 40 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. 55-40. North Decatur up on the scoreboard. And looks like Mucker Hyde's going to be shooting 2 more Big Sky free throws of his own. And that foul is on 13, Jalen McMurray. So 2 Big Sky free throws there for Mucker Hyde. Jim, where do you think this game got away from South Decatur, honestly?
Well, it started back when and I'm not just saying, but when Rathburn's a starter, he's one of them that the plays you got in the foul trouble. The South had to go to the bench early on, deep into the bench. And when you got to go in the bench like that deep early on in the game, and they weren't in their free throws, and that is a huge factor in all that. I think your free throw shots that you're not hitting, the shot choice on some of them, because man, early on in the game we're shooting from the volleyball line. We don't need to do that.
Right.
Work the ball inside.
Right.
And North come out, man, playing.
Yeah. Mucker Hyde missed his first of 2 free throws here. His second one up and good, so that's a Big Sky there, free throw there from Mucker Hyde. 56-40, North Decatur, 34 seconds to go. Scruggs gets it to Ballard. Ballard almost loses it, kicks it down to Rathburn. Rathburn up, no good. Rebound Eldridge, and they're going to get that on Colby, and I believe Colby had just fouled out there. That picks up his 5th. So North Decatur up here on the scoreboard with.
And that hurts because that's not his. Tonight was not Colby's game. Not even what we watched against Trinity. It's not how Colby Rathburn plays.
Right.
I mean, yes, he got in foul trouble is what hurt him.
Yeah.
Playing aggressive. So
yeah.
You're just going to have to just see how it goes next time, man. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah.
So
North Decatur here, 2 shots, so they're going to get 2 Big Sky free throws here. They are up on the scoreboard 56-40 with 25.5 to go in the fourth quarter. First free throw, no good. Hard off the back of the rim there for Owen Eldridge. Second free throw here is up and good. So 57-40, 25.5 to go. North Decatur up. Scruggs looking to put it up, no good. Bounced around the rim. Rebound Eldridge. Eldridge kicks it out there to believe that's Snell, and Snell gets fouled. Foul there by Drake Skaggs. So Marshall Snell going to take 2 Big Sky free throws there for North Decatur. Looking to extend the lead here with little time remaining in this game. Snell's first of 2 up and no good. So score still remains 57-40. 12.4 to go here, fourth quarter. And he's got 1 more remaining here. Snell's second free throw, good. So your score, 58-40, North Decatur up. 12.4 to go on the game clock. And Keller gets it into Scruggs. Scruggs gonna take it in, kicks it out to McMurray. McMurray's gonna put up a 3, no good, long. Ballard puts a 3 up, no good. Rebound Eldridge, and that is the game. So your score, final, North Decatur 58, South Decatur 40. We're gonna take a quick break and we will be back.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The boys at Acres are making deals on a big selection of in-stock new 2023 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2023 Dodge Challengers, 2023 Ram half-ton and heavy-duty trucks. Or how about a Jeep? They've got new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, Compasses, and Wagoneers. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great Black Friday deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Back here at South Decatur High School, final score, North Decatur 58, South Decatur 40. You know, this game got away. This game got away when Colby Rathburn went out early with 3 fouls, and Coach Buckner had to go deep in his bench.
Well, that and we just ran into some different issues, and I want to say this real quick too. I'd like to thank Katie Wall for doing the camera and Roy Saylor for doing the stats for us tonight. On North Decatur, we have Owen Eldridge had 4 points. Caden Mucker had a 23. Mason Morris had 9. Chase Youngman 10. Marshall Snell 1. Cooper Palmer 2. And Brady Maurer had 9. On South Decatur, would that be right? Yeah. So Absher had 2. Scruggs had 12. Skaggs had 8. McMurray had 5. Rathburn 9. And Keller 4. Kind of told the off swing of it right there a little bit. Yeah. South's just got to improve and get in the groove of what they need to do as far as playing together as a team, doing what they need to do, and playing South Decatur basketball. You run into, but it starts with making good shots, your shot choice, and playing aggressive but not too aggressive. Don't get into foul trouble, because we've seen what happens when you get into foul trouble, and that's what they ran into tonight. Yeah,
so. and it's tough, you know. I mean, these boys, they're trying to play a fast-paced game, and early on in the game, they when they couldn't run their fast-paced stuff, they kind of like lost their identity. They wanted to stop and not move around, but I think as the season goes on, they'll get better.
They will, and it just takes time, and that's what they got to work on. So I think we're going to wrap this up here. South Decatur. Next week, I just want to mention next Friday night's game is supposed to be at Milan. We don't have service there to run it on Wi-Fi, so we're going to try to get with the school, and hopefully we'll do it. So if the game is not next Friday night at Milan, we are back here Saturday night. So just remember that. Hopefully we will be able to get on and do that. We just don't have service there. Hopefully we can get on their Wi-Fi. Again, thank you for tuning in tonight on the radio as well as live. Jim Wall for Zach Little. Anything closing you want to say, Zach?
Nope.
All right. Well, we thank you all for listening. Have a good night again tonight. North Decatur is victorious over South Decatur. Everyone have a good night.